Loss of confidence. That's the reason that the White House gave for firing FBI Director James Comey. In fact, staffers claim that from the day he was elected, President Trump thought about letting Comey go. Lawmakers reacted to Comey's ouster with anger and dismay on Twitter, many of them using the same two words to describe what happened: Nixon and Watergate. Well, WBZ political analyst John Keller is here tonight. John, does that comparison hold up?
Well, Liam, both situations involve questions about political dirty tricks and what a president knew about them. But while there are other similarities, there are also major differences, mostly involving what we know about Watergate and what we don't know about the Trump campaign in Russia yet.
Everybody knows Dr. Kissinger. And we're right now talking about Russia.
What a coincidence. Henry Kissinger, who was by Nixon's side during Watergate, meeting with another embattled president today. And amid an outpouring of Watergate comparisons, one from the Nixon library. Quote, fun fact, President Nixon never fired the director of the FBI. And that's not the only way the Nixon-Trump comparisons are off base, for now at least. Nixon's downfall began with a proven crime, the burglary of Democratic National Committee offices in the Watergate building. While there are ethical and legal questions facing Trump's former national security advisor, Michael Flynn, no one has charged Trump allies with any crime, let alone the president himself. Nixon's firing of the Watergate special prosecutor came after extensive evidence of presidential cover-up had gone public. No such evidence has emerged against Trump. But there are some similarities between then and now. The Watergate burglary and its bungled cover-up were committed by sketchy underlings who quickly turned on the White House. If Paul Manafort or other suspected links between the Trump campaign and Russia seek immunity, as Flynn has, look out below. And it was the denials, cover-up, and meddling with the investigation that brought down Nixon, not the burglary itself. The president himself has repeatedly called the Russia story a hoax. If it isn't, and he knows it, the term Nixonian might apply.
So as we wait for the facts to come out, obviously it's important to understand the difference between facts and speculation and give the facts more weight. Also, it's crucial we respect the basic legal concept of innocent until proven guilty. If you'd like that for yourself, you have to accord it to others.
Always important to remember in these scenarios, putting that issue aside, perception is key in politics, and already we've seen that this Russia scandal has had an impact on President Trump's polling numbers.
The latest Quinnipiac poll has him down to 36%. Now, that was taken before the Comey firing, so it may reflect backlash against the health care situation. Who knows? But the bottom line is, this is going to drag on. These investigations take time. It's a drip, drip, drip of erosion of confidence and credibility. Other factors could change that, economic rebound, that kind of thing. Sure. But this has to be addressed in a more productive way than it has so far.
You're going to live with this for a while. John Keller, thank you very much. Paul.